Well, good morning, my friends. Welcome to Live Inspired with John O'Leary. Here's a question for you. How do you react when you're mad at someone that you love? How do you react? What words do you say? What actions do you take when you're disappointed, when you're angry, when you're mad at someone, when you're in a stupid argument? Frequently, that's the arguments that I have with those that you love. It could be a parent, a sibling, a spouse, a partner, a child, a friend, a neighbor, a coworker. How do you react when you get angry at somebody else? I had the great opportunity of visiting with a new friend. His name is Todd Davis, and Todd Davis shared the story with me of what happened on a Christmas morning a decade or so ago when his kids were all getting after one another. They were all yelling and arguing and just mad about life, about the day, about the actions and the words of someone else. And so before the presents opened up, before the ham was served, before the stockings were untucked, what Todd made his little ones do is sit around a table, and one by one they had to make a list of things they appreciated about every other sibling. They had to make a list about what they loved most about that person to their left and that other one to their right. What happened that day changed the way they viewed one another, changed the way they viewed their family, changed the way they viewed Christmas, changed the way they viewed their lives, and they've been doing it every year subsequently. Todd mentioned that it is, in fact, they've been saving these little letters now since they began this journey, that it was the one thing that he would run back into his house to save. If his kids and his family, his wife and the animals, everybody's out, it's that little book, these letters, these love letters, these gratitude letters. That's what he would save. Not only because of what they said, but because of what they represented. This radical change of perspective on who and what actually mattered. So my friends, here's the question again. How do you respond? How do you react when you get mad at someone, usually in that shallow sense of someone you really love? Today, I encourage you to take pause, to take inventory, not of that behavior, that little action, that whatever that is driving you crazy and making you mad, but to be reminded again of why you love them, why you respect them, why you look up to them, why you serve them in the first place. It will change the way you feel about them. It will change the way you see them. It will change the words you speak to them, and it's going to change the life you live afterwards together. My friends, if you want to learn more about Todd Davis, and I think you should because he's a phenomenal writer, thinker, leader, and man, check out the Live Inspired podcast with John O'Leary. Anywhere that you are checking out and pulling down your podcast, you can listen to the one that I did this week with Todd Davis. You're going to love it. Once you're there, you're going to see some other podcasts that I bet you'll want to check out as well. So go to Live Inspired with John O'Leary, anywhere you pull down your podcast, and enjoy this one. For this week, my friends, and until next week, this is John O'Leary reminding you to slow down, see them again for the first time with a little bit of love, and live inspired.